Ready to step into your power. Your personal transformation is intimidating people, and that's exactly what you need. It's time to take control of the narrative. Hey there, I'm Katsumi, and this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Right now, the word coming through is unapologetic, and I'm also hearing that people are getting nervous about the new you. So let's find out what other messages are coming through. I also, wow, okay. Yeah, definitely getting a lot of energy here around this unapologetic, interesting. So some bit of wording there, wording slip. It almost feels like people don't want to express their unapologeticness towards you. They don't want to apologize, is what I'm hearing. People are almost getting very nervous about you and who you are becoming, is what I'm hearing too. I did a pre-shuffle as well, and I got plastic smiles, so that might be of significance. So there's a lot of people in the midst that they're like hiding their true feelings. There's a lot of fake kindness, forced friendliness. People are hiding their resentment towards you. This could be as if I'm getting like friendships, romantically, not just because the lovers is here. Lovers could just be partnerships overall, but just like, or maybe some sort of alignment or union of some kind, like a group of friends, a group of people that you know, family members, who knows, right? This depends on what resonates with you. But they're also hiding resentment behind their smiles. And it's like friends in name only kind of thing. So that might resonate with you. 9, 6, and 3 also might be of significance as well. So yeah. But with the lovers, like we mentioned prior, like there's some sense of like partnership happening. And in the past, it felt like things were put together and unified through your partnerships, but you've gone through some sort of tower moment where it's almost like these partnerships broke apart, like they collapsed in some way. I'm hearing as though like you've had this like, almost like you stepped into your own power, okay? People are almost feeling like intimidated by that, and you've been like, almost like people want to gossip about certain things because they feel envy, they feel some sort of attachment to you, but they're not going to let you know that they're envious. They're not going to let you know. It's almost like they're casting this veil over their true nature, their true character. The Three of Pentacles is like, has a lot to do with like you rebuilding yourself, you finding out what it is that you need to do and grow in, almost like utilizing your skill set towards that. It also feels like with the King of Wands, it's like it's almost like you're a visionary. You utilize your like boldness, integrity, something about like wanting to just check these energies. But like it's almost like you've utilized your charm to like get over the heads of like people, like certain things happen and it like gets over their head is what I heard. I don't know why. That's what I heard. It's almost like you can like, you're being strategic in your motives, so like they don't quite know what you're up to is almost what I'm getting to. It's almost like intimidating people at the same time while you're attracting new things in your life, which is like so funny to hear. But Two of Swords is like some sort of avoidance happening, and that might be like perhaps you or they, that certain individuals are trying to avoid you. They see that there's like a stalemate going on. It's almost like chess where a stalemate is like, it's a draw. It's like none of you can capture each other. It's like, you know, but at the same time, you're like, you know that they know that you know what's up. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm hearing. And you're like, I'm getting like mood energy from that. It's like, you know what, you know what's unseen and you know what's seen kind of thing. And it's like, we can be the Lulu, but we all know we can read the room kind of thing. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, for sure. And I was definitely getting some sort of love vibes too, even though I saw the lover. Didn't want to just like jump to conclusions there just by seeing that, but definitely got like friends, family, lovers. Yeah. And with that hangman energy, it's almost giving like having to just let go of like these relationships, having to let go of like certain things. Of course, like I do feel like this could have romance vibes to it. The Three of Swords may not just be about romance. It could just be like, hey, heartbreak happens. Relationship didn't work out with like a friend or a family member. There's like some emotional pain coming through. But you're just like surrendering to that. Maybe they are too. Just like a shift in perspectives and just like pausing and just being like, hey, this is not going to work out. And you've come to that realization. Yeah. Seven of Swords. Yeah, you're just like picking up and going kind of thing, You're just like, there's hidden motives here. Deceit, people are being strategic about certain things. You're running away, they're running away. It's almost like you take a jab at somebody and they run so they don't get the jab. And then when you turn your back, they try to jab at you, but like you actually stepped forward so they didn't quite catch you while your back was turned. And then you turn around and you see them that they just had their back turned and you felt like, what was going on back there? So then, you try to run forward. It's like a back and forth tag game. Like, that's what I'm hearing. Like a war, it's like a sort of like tagging of some kind. It's interesting. And it's almost like super deceitful in some way. It's just like, maybe like you or both parties are trying to get at each other. It's like these mental blockages, these secret traps were being laid out, Ooh, Ten of Wands. This feels like, both parties had to deal with some sort of strain, responsibility of some kind. But I feel like you're doing it like really gracefully. Almost like so much so that it's making people feel like, they're too good at this. That's what I'm hearing. Like, you're too confident. Okay? You're like able to like co-create with the energies. It's like, I'm almost getting like a blacksmith that you can like make your own sword and wield it. You can make your own wand. You can make your own staff. You can make your own tools of the trade and just like wield it for your next endeavor. But on their end, it's just like, they're just smiling for you like, great job, like you're doing great, you're doing fantastic. Little do they know that you're setting up to battle for the next battle that they're trying to set up for you. On your throne, you got your cat watching out for you kind of thing, Or you just have people in your corner. You have people you can confide in is what I'm hearing. People have your back. Not just like your friendly allies like your cat or your dog. I'm hearing people got your back. It's almost like, there's people in the walls type of thing, like people watching through, like you got owls in the trees watching you, maybe watching, hey, they might be watching you. Yeah, somebody's watching. But you got owls checking out things in the nighttime, scouting for you, checking ahead. That's what I'm hearing. You got people that are out there when the moon's out, deciphering the illusions and things. That's what I'm hearing. Got some devil energy coming through here as well, which is quite interesting because it's like I was definitely getting envy, illusion. There's like some strong temptation with that Capricorn vibes popping up there too. But I feel as though like this has a lot to do with bondage of the relationships. It's almost as though like you've had these friends, these family members, these lovers, these partners for quite some time, and you're just like, I'm just so used to them being around. There's like no one else that I could envision taking that spot. It's almost as though it's like there's so much trust in that, So you've had to put up some boundaries, and it's almost like comfortably just say no, almost. That's what I'm hearing. It's almost as though it's like, like when you don't really like somebody, but you kind of tolerate their behavior because it's just like, you feel as though you want to give people the benefit of the doubt, You want to almost say like, hey, no harm, no foul kind of thing. We all care about each other. We all love each other. And it's like you just started to trust the signs. All right. Universe is saying you started paying attention to what it was saying. Okay. You were following your intuition. We're getting a lot of intuitive like signs recently. So perhaps the reading before this one might be of significance as well. But you've just been trusting everything that's coming through for you. And the messages were received. You're taking back control. Yeah. And it's crazy because you're taking control of the narrative is what I'm hearing as well. It's almost like it's time to do so because of all the signs are leading to the reality of the situation. Ooh, toxic love. So it could be related to some sort of relationship as well. You grew up quite a lot by taking in control as well. You realize that there's like just these toxic cycles happening in the relationships that you're having. Love relationships, family, friend relationships that are it's just harmful attachment. That's what I was definitely feeling. I was feeling like there's like a strong attachment of like or bondage, which makes a lot of sense why we got the devil card that popped up as well. There's like a lot of bondage and temptation to stay attached to somebody. And it's just like the illusions are up, and you're just like, you know what? It is looking a little too crazy out here. You got your owls in the tree checking in, you know? So it's like they're letting you know the details, and they're filling in all the blanks while you're sleeping, for real. While you're sleeping, they're protecting you and whatnot. I'm hearing that. Ooh, mirror, mirror on the wall kind of vibes. But yeah, you're very confident in what it is that you're doing within your business, within you just like respecting yourself. You have a newfound self-respect. You're shaking up your social circles, what I'm hearing with that too. You're like in this heightened energy right now too. Like you're just like, you got this new power. It's going to be impacting your love life, your ability to attract finances. And it's pretty much the key to that shift that's occurring for you as well towards your successful life. Ooh, we got other energy in past life recently too. It's interesting to see that. So this toxic love energy, it's going to be way behind you is what I'm hearing too. You're going to feel almost unbothered, but it's almost as though you want to go back to the moments of the past, the connections of the past, but it's too fake for you to handle at this point in time. Like, it's almost like you known them before, or I also got you knew better, but you like to reminisce on the past sometimes, it sounds as though. Yeah, but you're just kind of just detaching yourself from that negativity, detaching yourself from that drama, having this self-improvement, finding yourself again. Yeah, definitely getting a lot of energies there. You're glowing up, a lot of self-improvement there. Mirror, mirror, facing yourself and others, reflecting on relationships, self-awareness, what you see is you. Yeah. It almost feels as though you're looking back on the past you. I just got a shift in energies just now too. Ooh, discord among family and friends. Yeah. You're feeling like a self-reflecting on the past. Great personal sorrow. Yeah. But you've had success through these reflections, though. From what it looks like, it's as though you've had to go through like these deep reflections to refine, or almost like unravel the secrets that you're trying to almost like grasp onto. Is what I heard. But you're finding happiness through your pain. Yeah, and you're also having family wishes come true. So it does seem as though there was some back and forth with family for a little bit. You've been able to almost like have a sense of clarity through that. But at the same time, you've had to let go. I'm hearing you had to let go of some family members. Maybe you even blocked them. But sometimes you think back on them, I'm hearing. Sometimes you are going about your day and all of a sudden you're just wishing them well. You're letting them know that you care about them, that you love them, even though you're not connected anymore, even though things are not working out with them any longer. And you found like, almost feels like closure, like you found closure in your sorrow. You found happiness in your sorrow, like you're able to reflect on it and just be like, have a deeper personal strength and peace of like knowing everything worked out for the better of everyone is what I heard. Something to do with November. Maybe that's your birthday time. Maybe that's when the events unraveled itself. But you're also going to be coming on top in terms of just having a path of money coming through for you as well. Okay. And it also seems as though like with that like two of hearts, you having like this like deepening attraction towards your newfound, like I heard not only success, but I also heard like things are coming in for you that you're going to be able to find, almost like you're going to be attracting new opportunities, new friendships, new relationships. King of Hearts also showcases like your wisdom and patience in that. You're going to have a lot of diplomacy in that as well. With the Jack of Clubs, you have this sense of like ability to take risks when things become unreliable. So it's almost like all of these moments of success, all these moments that are unlocking itself to you are just going to be bringing in a lot of abundance into your life. Yeah. And you're going to be feeling emotionally secure. You're going to be... something to do with loving family is important to you. Yeah, it feels as though you want to be surrounded by people who truly care about you. And if you have to step away from those who are not necessarily coming forth in a respectful way. I feel like you're just kind of setting those boundaries. So much so, we got boundaries setting here in the beginning of the previous spread. And it just feels like you're having a lot of success in setting boundaries. It almost feels as though many of you had family members that took advantage of your kindness. And you've had to almost like take a step back and like unravel some situations. It's almost like you dissected situations in your life. And you're just like, whoa, this really meant that, and that meant this because this is this, and this is why this happened. That's kind of like what it feels like. And so you kind of just release certain energies. You transmuted it, and you're just like, let me just rebirth from this, okay? I'm getting like death energy from that, where it's just like things came to an end, and you just had to transform. I'm getting Scorpio vibes, and you've just come up on top because of it, because your ability to let go of what's not serving you. You found happiness again. You were able to surrender, let go, and retrieve aspects of yourself that were lost, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, that's what I got there in that messaging. Yeah. I think those are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If this reading resonated with you, consider showing your support by subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below. I truly appreciate it as it helps get the message out to the collective. Until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.